Let's continue playing Halcyon 6. When we last left off, a distress signal from one of our potential enemies / allies. Now, if we leave them alone, we won't have interfered, and they really don't want us interfering. If we go in there and say for day, that could easily trigger them off. So we're going to apply the Prime Directive ruling and try and deal with our actual problem, which is this Troll Alpha Spire, which we could do with getting rid of. So, Neomacadian is continuing to make dark matter. This is fine. Dark matter creation continuing. Leveling up is happening. Chiral is a long way off getting that level. Unfortunately, I don't think we can wait. So I'm actually going to build ourselves a... I'm going to build ourselves a Conjurer, I think. I'm just trying to see whether there's a major benefit to going down to the Witch. But I think we're going to construct the Conjurer. We have no office to compile it, but we still are going to want that level 3... Sorry, tier 3 ship somewhere in the near future. We also probably want to upgrade our Officer Academy and see if we can get this going. So, Debbie, you're going to try and improve cognition and try and accelerate our advancement as much as possible. Then, tier 3 ships. What have we actually built in terms of tier 3 ships at this stage? We have a Paladin. So, let's see if we can do a Paladin upgrade. Blitzer upgrade, probably worthwhile. We need a level 7 operative, so... Oh, it's going to take a while. Maybe I should have done this the other way around. We have more Vuel, but Vuel is fine. Vuel is one of the things we're short on. Also, somebody is heading to Centrus, so I think that's where we're going to go next. Let's send a new fleet with... We have a tier 3 ship somewhere. I'm sure we had a tier 2 science vessel actually, but apparently that's gone missing. Yeah, this is why we badly need that tier 2. Alright, Neomacadian, let's bring you up to speed. Actually, we're going to replace you with Chiral actually, because that's probably the better way to ground it, to try and get our higher level officer ready and going. And let's remove you, add in Paladin, and replace... Oh, we still need Debbie to do this. Well, I guess we stick with the... Stick with Rover Ranger, do the repairs, and launch the fleet. Confirm. Alright, transfer fuel to the fleet. We actually already have an automated thing on this, so might be worth considering the upgrade. But we'll wait because we're about to get these people intercepting us in a moment anyway. Harding Centrus, aren't they? Yes, they are. Okay. So everybody's up to certain tasks, so onwards. Okay, 2. That's a different colour to how they've been. And then we have the tier 3 ship. So clearly we want to deal with this one first. Usual plan, hull breach effects as much as possible. Except that we don't have an engineering ship, so actually I'm low on hull breach effects. Well, we're about to learn why we want hull breach effects, I think. They're at 0 for weapon disruption, so I think that's probably our best play at this stage. Try and focus on that one. Engage. Alright. Now we have all the starting moves, so let's go for... Bridge shot 1, not effective. Let's bring up the Dark Matter Siphon. We actually hit the Confusion, which is interesting. Don't normally get that. Focus Beam. Alright, so they've been repaired. Something to think about. Alright, protective field. So, we need to deal with these soon. Let's go for a backstab maneuver on you. See if we can disrupt things. Put the meditation boost up. Alright, all the benefits are now going. Missile. Good couple of rounds of evasion. Alright. Incisor beam. Missile swarm does inflict disruption, so we'll go with that. Couple of them done. We can go for another run, which should do enough to kill this chopper off. Not effective. Alright, I'm not liking that, so repair the damage. One down. Critical hit not effective. Critical condition. I can't exploit. I'm going to have to do the repairs. Suicide run. Alright, one ship disabled. Bridge shot down to 4. Well, guess we're exploiting. Extremely critical condition is what that says. Alright. Focus beam. Cauterize yourself. Alright, we badly need to exploit this now. I think we might just have to put him on evasive maneuvers while we do some damage. Bullseye 42. I mean, I could go for the exploit, but it wouldn't do a lot, so... Cauterize your hull. Backstab maneuver. Alright, that buys us enough time to finish this off, I think. Exploit, and... what should be good night. Okay, colony is safe. Let's leave the system and let's get ourselves out of there. Meanwhile, Council's room online. And suddenly we have a whole set of fleets to defend against. Okay, well, let's get them back home. Let's then do some allocation, because we have to defend with it as is at the moment. Maybe we should just have built a level 2 ship. Seeing up a lot of our dark matter to go and deal with this. Well, a few things are going to get done. That will speed things along. Officer cloning facility is now online. Can bring back officers to the last level obtained with the help of some crew volunteers. Indeed. Okay, so... so we can do some actual diplomacy related skills, which... yeah, Egan's our diplomat apparently. interesting, but not sure it's necessarily what we want right now. Alright, let's get Chiral back on this job. Okay. So I think you want to wait a couple of days and just get Debbie back online, so... Okay. Love Triangle has been growing for the last few months from the station. He's transformed into more of a love hexahedron. Okay. Conduct large-scale relationship counseling, Aegon. Utterly devoid of any feeling in the matter. Often things like the situation given the right resources. Alright. Aegon, it's all you, buddy. Sort that mess out. Meanwhile, while this is going on, we are going to try and deal with this ship in one day. Conjurer class starship is now done. It just needs a level 7 Chiral to deal with that. Okay, so we've actually lost a shuttle there, which is annoying. Oh, come on. We need Debbie online because I need that skill base, basically. There we go. Okay, so improved officer bits and pieces have been done. So we can now go for a 3-person team, which is probably going to be Debbie, Anion, and Chiral, and we're going to try and take this out because we really need to do this. So, yeah, Chiral, you're staying there. Anion, you're still there. And let's remove that ship. Bring back the Paladin. Repair the Thing Finder. Repair the Ranger since it's basically done anyway. Alright. So patrol raiding fleet then. Pretty much the same thing we did last time, except this time we've actually got all of our equipment intact. So, yeah, we don't mind about that. Alright, prepare for battle. So, usual hull breachy disruption effects, a couple of healers. Chiral, just try and stay in the battle. Okay. So let's go siphon dark matter off the... gas for the moment. Causing confusion, which is fun. Let's go for... Sabling Strike. Not effective. So can we actually exploit... Yeah, we can. We can go different above, exploit the crew panic. Potentially do a ton of damage. Also, potentially disables. Alright, we'll go with that. Go around to disabling, and they've used a heal, but that's not worked out brilliantly for them. Alright. Let's put a protective shield up. And let's go for another go, shall we? Bullseye, followed by... Harpoon's probably overkill, so we'll just flat cannon. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. I won't die, just you watch. Nothing kills the Thing Finder. Alright. Cutting beam. Suicide run. Begin the deconstruction. Actually, you don't have your hull breach thing at the moment. You're on weapon disruption, because I didn't set that back up. Whoops. Well, that's a thing. Triple shot. Countermeasures will be later. Let's go for a broadside salvo because that should kill. Okay, nearly getting everything back in order. Cauterize the hull. Let's use up some of our free heals while we got them. Alright. We have inflicted weapon disruption, which is nice. Let's go for countermeasures. Get invulnerable. Exploit. Brood pods, doing some healing. Had annoyingly getting rid of that. Backstab maneuver. Okay, he is vulnerable. We are siphoning his dark matter. For some reason I thought these were kind of immune to panic. They kind of are. But apparently it's not mattering. Bullseye. I know how to make the ship stronger. Good work. Officer rated Anion. Yay. We really need Chiral to level up, but Anion will do. Alright, well, we can upgrade the weapon specialist, which gives him the kamikaze combat power, which clearly is the one we want. Any ability to kamikaze is clearly what we want. Okay. So we also lost a couple of points here, so we're going to have to think about defending it a little bit. We know that sector was evacuated, so they're not too problematic for us. What we do need to do, though, is get to this Alpha Spire and deal with it soon. Soon. Okay. Reputation earned. Extra speed. Chiral's Thing Finder is now legendary. And we have our disruption set up there. Alright. So. Dark Matter Multiplier. Level 2 Chiral. Get on that. So as soon as Aegon's done with his counselling, I think we are just going to try and take this on. We've left it far too long. Dark Matter Creation 1 day. Really wish I was doing something with these two. You've been promoted, so let's get your level 3 training online. I mean, I suppose we could go for some upgrades to the Conjurer. Except it's going to take an age to get them done because you don't have a person ready suitable for it. Also, apparently you got another upgrade, so let's go with Ground Powers. And hope the Chiral will eventually level up properly. So we need... It's only experience from that as well, which is the thing. And we need a level 10 officer in order to get another one. But soon the counselling is done. Alright. Good work, Aegon. You've managed to successfully decode the love dexahexadecimal, whatever it was. Alright. As much as I don't want to do this without a level 3 science vessel, I don't think we can afford to wait anymore. So we are going to send out the Ranger, the Paladin, and the Ranger once we've repaired it. And repaired it. And we're going to attempt to take on the Troll Spire. Troll Spire guards rush out to meet you. Okay. Well, let's hope we're ready for this. So, usual thing, they are... Oh, actually, they flipped. They're weak to sensor offline, which I don't have the ability to deal with. You're weak to weapons disruption. Okay. Well, I'm glad I noticed that, because otherwise I'd have just assumed hull breach was the answer. What do I have that hurts their sensors? Not much. I guess I can go for panic as a plan. Their engines are not going to be knocked down, at least not most of them. Well, we'll go for that, so we can exploit the crew panic. Exploit the vulnerability. Oh, this is where I really needed my thing. So weapons disruption seems to be the best plan of attack right now. Inflict, then hopefully exploit it later. Exploit vulnerability, exploit vulnerability. We can cause vulnerability, but we're not worried too much about that. This is why I need a good science vessel, and just not having one is hurting. Alright. Well, let's have a go at this then. So, vulnerability isn't a thing they worry about too much. These are all level 3s. That bottom one does the most damage, but he does extra damage to science vessels, so we don't have one. We therefore should get rid of this top one, because it's the one that does the damage to the tactical vessels. Bridge shot. Weapon disruption. Meditation boost. Give us our aim and evasion chances. Next up, let's have a go at knocking out his engines. That worked. Engines down. Alright, done some repairs, done some damage, did some damage. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was a good run, as it turns out. Alright, so let's start with the backstab maneuver. Buy ourselves some time if we can. We can. Alright, so we can basically do this with damage to everybody at this point. So where's our all-enemy attack? Eruption's still warming up. I think we almost want to go for a defense move here. Supercharged polarity. Damage over time and damage resistance going on. Alright. Triple shot. Missile swarm. See if we can get some disruption going. We can, in fact. Alright, vulnerability. Vulnerability worked. Especially as he's enraged. Okay. Bullseye. Eruption. Should kill that bottom one. Yeah, what have we got that's going to exploit things? Not much. Fire at will. Suicide run. We'll try and disable it, buy ourselves a couple of turns to do some healing. Because I have a feeling this might be stage 1 of a multi-stage mission. And therefore having everything ready seems like a good plan. Actually, alright. My thinking here is if there is a multi-stage plan, we're going to need the extra 2 heals. Alright, salvaged some adrenal glands. Located the Spire's central nervous system. Should we teleport officers aboard and sabotage the platform from the inside? Yes, I think so. Aegon is promoted. Wish we'd have promoted him beforehand. So, we have a troll, a spiker, and you. So what are they weak to? Shock. Okay, shock works on all of them. Do I not have the ability to change this? I mean, either way, we're going with this anyway, but... Hypnotize. Not effective, exposed, and panicked. Okay. Alright, so you got resistance to bleeding. Kamikaze. Well, it's a good plan. I'd like to try and inflict confuse to one of them if I can. Point blank. Nope, didn't work. Alright. Targeting assistance exploits confused. Haven't done that yet. I can try and tear gas. Shell shock. It should all work, actually. 60-60. Alright, go for it. Alright, so he's afflicted. Exploits blind. You're currently rabid, which I don't know if I like. Alright, giant pepper bomb. Some damage over time. We really need some healing because we don't have any, I've just realized. Alright. Sabotage. Precision shot. Gree-goo for all enemies, please. We have 2 in critical condition. This is not ideal. Clearly, the only plan is the reckless one. So take one of them out. Inflicts blindness. Self, all enemies, all allies, nano shield. I mean, I can kill one and then hope. Oh, actually, we got so many times. What? Why have you not got a turn coming up at any point ever? Alright, on that basis. Not effective, but that's fine. Precision shot free is fine. Stealth. Yeah, okay. Aegon? Infiltration team reports they've succeeded in destroying the troll spire. However, it seems to have sent some sort of distress signal before it was obliterated. Okay, well, that worked. We were able to deal with the thing. I mean, it's now going to lead to big thing. Bigger problem. We have a level 10 officer, finally. So let's go for advanced engineering training. And with our remaining skill points, let's go for an upgrade to our harpoon. Oh no, we don't have the points for it. Darn. Alright, well, in your case, we can go for counselor training level 2. Subtle encouragement. Eventually we're going to move into other things. Microaggressions and the big psych up. Okay, well, we'll go with that. And you, in theory, do have an extra skill point somewhere. But it's got to go through advanced targeting and then down the list as this goes. So, okay. Well, that was a thing. It was a thing that we were actually relatively successful in. So, once we get back to base... New crewman. Continue to replicate materials. So we can go and upgrade our experience from combat, which seems like a good idea. We'll take 8 days. We can do veteran officer training, meaning we get ourselves up to level 7s, and I think we need to do this. So that's the important one. Confirm task. Okay, there we go. Then we will have... I think we'll stick with the things we're currently doing at this stage. Research archives, unless there's anything else we can do. Repair bay into foundry. into propulsion lab. So that allows us to actually buy things for that. Propulsion lab, fuel efficiencies, and fleet upgrades. See, there are some things we should probably have gotten a while back. But since we have the spare room, we're going to build that propulsion lab, and we're going to build up here. We're going to build that foundry once we get that power upgrade in, I suppose. Which means we can build the foundry later. Alright, so upgrading the station is going well. We need to go and, of course, save the other fleets here because we have some problems. Both of these are actually still active fleets, so we need to move off and deal with those. How long have we got? 21 days for Carina under attack. We have some decisions to make, I think, and that's something we'll be considering momentarily. So, actually, let's go recruit more crew. This seems like a good plan for just randomly getting something sorted. So, Egan confirm task there, and I guess that means we have you building some drones. Yeah, we're just trying to keep people leveling up, that's all. And even though it's not the ideal jobs, that's what they're going to do right now. Alright, so we're set up. Next time, we will wait for various things to sort themselves out. Then we'll save our planets from the troll attack. And then we'll see what else the game has in store for us. Because I have a feeling we need to rush towards Tier 4 stuff now. In fact, why can I not rush to Tier 4 stuff already? Little concerned, in all honesty. But we shall see. So, until then, folks.